Oh, gosh. Okay, alright, alright. Lure him into the blast, not me. That's the new plan. New plan is to not get blown up. That's the new plan. Hey everyone, welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds DLC. Previously on, we fixed Deep Din and the flooding there so that the music can continue. We also did 2 of the 3 Hunter's Lodge challenges, and I discovered that we just had to do part of the 3 things that Araya suggested before going and challenging our attack, but I definitely want to get a couple more done. Also, the marker for like the 3rd thing was to talk to someone named Saluki, I believe their name was, which is not the person we went and talked to. So I think that option isn't available anymore. But we also went and visited a drone cave and got Aloy the first spear upgrade, which is very cool, and I'm hoping to find a few more. Spear now does 24% more damage. So that's exciting. And today we've got... I want to do the bandit camp, because the challenging our attack mission feels like it might go better if I can do more things. So we're gonna do a couple more things. We're gonna do the bandit camp, and then there's 2 sets of missing hunters. So there's the ones from White Teeth, and there is ones that our trader friend sent to go find machine parts. But between episodes, I was running around finding various campfires, and I discovered this merchant in here.
Americanus, the magnificent American black bear, brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Beautiful. How fierce you must
Okay.
be. That fur. You never even felt the cold, did you? If he hadn't preserved you, would anyone even know you disappeared?
Okay, so I found this merchant who's got a name, and he's in this house, and it's got a data point. So, like, I feel like he's gonna be important and have, like, story to tell us. Where did he go? Okay, let's look at this data point then.
Visitor Center's a bust. I'm recording the strategic and operational value at roughly 0 point squat. No reason we shouldn't pack the staff onto a vert, send them back to Nowheresville as soon as the gates are locked. Enjoy basic income, ding-dongs.
Okay, yeah, Blevins is the worst. I wholly and completely agree that Blevins is the worst. Hey, sir. Our final 2 weeks. From Marnie and Corruption Minimal to all staff from Marnie Jaffords? Addressing the rumors. Some of you have already heard the portions of the, let's call them, spirited conversations I've been having with the charming Mr. Blevins in my office over the past week. So let's address the honking big elephant we've crammed into this room with. The park has been acquired by something called Firebreak, and they're restricting access to authorized personnel. I wish I had more details to share, but those are literally the only ones I've been given. Upshot, this isn't a national park anymore. No visitors means no visitor center. We've got 2 weeks. I know this is not easy. If you're like me, this place represents something bigger and more important than a paycheck. Believe me, I'm right there with you. When I say that this park is the most beautiful place in America, it's not PR and it's not hype. It breaks my heart to think that nobody will be around to applaud Old Faithful or stare in the beauty pool. Old Faithful, is that in Yellowstone National Park? Is that where we are? This is where we find ourselves. I realize there's a temptation to check out and give up, but I really, really need your help over the next 2 weeks. Tours will continue through Friday, and I'm going to need guides. And even though regular ops at the gift shop are now suspended, we've got tons of surplus merch to box up and ship back to manufacturers, including about a bazillion unsold Montana Recreation Holo figurines. Yes, Monrec wants everything but the display figures back. No, I can't imagine why either. Please, you guys, just give me 2 weeks of your time. I can't shut this place down alone. Best, Marnie. So Ted is just ruining, because Firebreak is partnered with Pharaoh. Ted's just ruining everything. absolutely everything. He's the worst man on the planet. Hello, sir.
I hate to interrupt.
Oh, Yes. Hello, Well, an outlander at the Shrine of Forgotten Beasts. Welcome. I'm Enjuk.
Aloy. The Shrine of what?
When the old world still breathed, a great man built a tiny totem to this beast and stored the visage inside. When the totem is placed on the pedestal, the animal is painted onto the empty air, and the beast lives again. Well, almost.
There are 7 pedestals. Where are the other 6 figurines?
I found this one in the wilds. Remembered the indentations in the pedestals here, and saw how they matched the base of the totem. But as you say, it's one of 7, isn't it? The great Montana recreations must have made more, but time has scattered them.
I have 2. I have 2.
So these totems... the images they show are of animals that no longer exist. They're gone. Like the old ones.
So it seems. To think such magnificent creatures are lost to us, that we never even knew they were here. We rely as much on beasts as we do on machines. For food, for warmth, but do we study them with the same fervor? Yeah, I do. For example, I have this theory about foxes. Why do foxes have red fur? Think about what they eat.
Meat?
Raw meat. Bloody meat. See? Natural causation. Logical connections. It only makes sense.
You've thought a lot more about foxes than I have.
I love him. He's great.
You said a great man made these figurines?
Indeed. He was, I believe, a student of the natural world. Like me. But surpassing my abilities 1,000 times over. The great Montana recreations. Perhaps the finest natural scholar the old world ever produced. His voice claims responsibility for the totems, the vessels for the knowledge he accumulated. I share his desire to understand the beasts, to catalog their behaviors and preserve their images. I like to flatter myself that I'm an apprentice of sorts, carrying on his work. Someday, perhaps, if I am persistent, I can earn his name. Enjuk Recreations.
He thinks it's a name of a person. That's so great. Oh gosh.
I found some of those animal figurines you like.
Oh, wait a second. Okay, so I can trade for this. And I can trade for this. Okay, I only have 2.
Oh, this is welcome news. I've arranged them on their pedestals. They already make for a dramatic scene, if I do say.
Okay.
I should get going.
Of course, of course. I've taken up so much of your time already. But I don't suppose you could keep an eye out for more figurines?
If I run across any, I'll bring them your way.
Okay, so I also like the other 2 who want the collectible sets. But I think Enjuk's my favorite of the, like, special merchants. Let's... Oh, wait, no, Okay, this is the one he had.
Ursus Americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
How would you like to find yourself cornered by that thing?
I suspect I'd like it very much indeed. What a beautiful beast you were!
Wait, sorry. This is also a bear, though.
Ursus Arctos,
Okay.
the menacing grizzly bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Those claws look like they could rip someone in half.
Perhaps in its youth, but you heard Montana Recreations. He said it's grizzled, old. Its hunting days are behind it.
Okay, so clearly black bear and grizzly bear. Moose. We love a moose.
Alcis, Alcis, the noble moose. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
The horns grow like trees. Of course, this moose used those bizarre growths to blend in with its forest home.
Like, these are all logical conclusions he's drawing. They're incorrect.
Too much already.
But they're logical. Okay, let's go and let's do bandit camp. Let's go for a bandit camp. I did see a lovely demonic bellow bank between episodes, so that was fun. I also went and fought a Scorcher because the trader, our trader friend, said that he needed a Scorcher Claw, something from a Stalker, and something from a Snapmaw. And it did not spawn on the Scorcher. So I gotta find the people first. Okay, kill the bandit.
Spot me. Their devices scanned me.
What? Oh, do they have scanners? Are they smarter than your average
Bandits
bandits?
aren't subtle. Clearing them out would send a different kind of message.
Oh. Oh, hello. Hello. I didn't see you there. Apologies.
Go! This'll ruin you. Regroup!
Yeah, regroup.
Right on. It's a bloody route!
Yeah, it is. Oh, good. Level 48.
Over here!
Hi. Oh. Also, if I actually hit the lady, right? Oh, we got tons more people who are completely uninterested. Good job showing up to help your friends. What have you got in the middle of this bandit camp?
That signal will bring in reinforcements if they set it off.
Where is the signal? Oh, the signal's over here. You're not even guarding it.
That puts it out of action.
Okay. Where are all the people? Okay, we got a couple over here.
Can't scare me. Come out!
Oh, I see their scanner. They do have a scanner. It's not gonna help them. Okay. And there's one more person over here. Okay. Ooh, I see some blaze. Just sitting in some canisters. Okay, what is... where you were. Got somebody there. Ooh, he's elite. So hopefully I can sneak up on them. Because I got the elite striker skill, or whatever it was called. That lets me stealth take down elite folks. Okay. Still haven't fought the bandit leader. Who is your leader? Okay, we've got... Let's see if I can get that guy. Though he's marked, so he's not gonna be in trouble to find later. Oh, we got some folks moving around. Oh. That was not a silent strike. Whoops. Whoops. Oh well, the stealth had to end sooner or later. I wasn't gonna take down the entire bandit camp with stealth. That's never gonna happen. Oh, did you not see me?
Make like a watcher and find them.
Okay. Alright, we got somebody standing over there. Yes? No. That's the... Yeah, somebody up there. Let me go get that guy. Oh! Is that the leader? Is he the leader? Hey, buddy. Wanna come over here? Wanna come over here? Yeah. Oh no, because the bandit leader marker is leading us up here. Oh, there's a whole bunch more bandits. Okay. Lots of bandits in this camp. Where's this leader? Why is he getting farther away the farther I get up here?
Is something out there?
You wanna come over here? Yeah, come all the way over here. Come on over. Okay, let's hide again. I can get that guy to get interested. It's not the guy I was thinking of, but that's okay. Oh gosh, they're both gonna be interested. Oh gosh, because one of them's on patrol, and I
got a dead body over
lured
here.
the other one over. Okay, yeah, folks, you wanna
Not sure
come
what
a
that
wee bit
was.
closer? Let's come a wee bit closer.
Whoa!
How did he not notice that? Okay, alright. Okay, are we just circling back? We just circling back into the main area? I think we're just circling back. Oh! Fox! No! Fox! Oh. Cutscene in the middle of a bandit camp.
Smells peaceful. I hate peace. A lot of people die peacefully. Not me. I got a feeling. Search the camp. Call that a search? Glad I don't pay you large skulls a retainer.
Okay. He's wearing a flamethrower. I'm wondering if I can blow the flamethrower up. If I can get close enough to him without
Can't scare me. Come out.
ending up in massive melee. How far does this throw? Not very far.
Come on, Daisy. Don't be afraid. I'll only kill you once.
I see something.
Oh,
Pay attention. I'm shooting
come on, come on,
Get in
heal,
there
heal,
and
heal.
do your worst.
Where'd he go?
Shoot.
Where did he go?
Get behind me. Pick you apart shot by shot.
Oh, shit. I was hidden, and then I wasn't. Okay.
Gotta be around here somewhere. This one'll hurt.
Ow. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh.
Time to rain down some pain.
Yeah, I got firepower, too. Oh, gosh. Okay. Alright. Alright. Lure him into the blast, not me. That's the new plan. New plan is to not get blown up. That's the new plan. New plan, don't get blown up.
Disappear.
Okay.
Huh?
Come over here. I can't do a silent strike on him.
Killer time. So, sun's gonna shine right through you when I...
Quietly.
I'm gonna shatter you.
Okay. And to be farther away from him.
Mess you make. Joey! Got you a present. Whoa. Joey! Yeah! Joey! Somebody needs a killer.
Down.
He won't be torching anything else. The Oseram's fire weapon. Could come in handy.
Oh. Oh. New fire weapon. That's interesting. Okay, so we still gotta take down a bunch of bandits. Okay. Is it just you?
You're trash now.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, you have better aim than me. Much better aim than me.
Don't move. I got it.
No, I would like to move. Thank you. Just her left. Just her left.
Won't be long before the Werak finds out I took out the bandit camp. But they must have heard of me by now. Nothing to stop me from calling Aratak out.
Okay. Let's see, what do we need? What do we want? Heavy spear attacks deal increased damage when Aloy's health is low. Call new mount. Oh, I kind of like that. Calls a new overridden mount if no mount was available. That might be nice. Let's grab that. Let's grab that while we're here. Alright, now, quests. Okay, a group of Banuk hunters have banded together, seeking to pay their way out of their homelands and find new opportunities to the west. So that's the group that Bergrand needs us to find. Ancient Werak of Banair, the White Teeth are overseeing a test of endurance. 2 hunters are missing. So let's go find these 2 missing hunters, who are up here. Now, it's highly likely they're going to be like, no, I'm accepting
Very cold.
no help from you, Outlander. Which could be, gosh, this game is pretty. Even this snowstorm is beautiful. Oh, good. Oh, good. Zip lines. Zip lines. My arch
I
nemesis.
think I found one of the hunters.
Machines. Alright.
Come on, give me a real shot. Clear shot. That'll help.
Hi.
An outlander, huh? Well, who else would join me on this path I've taken?
Which path would that be?
Away from tradition. Away from the Werak. It's not so... Damn.
You got some demons.
They need metal too. But my need is greater.
I was told the Banuk don't accept help. Is it true?
They don't. I do.
I like her. Okay. Let's fight some scrappers.
Be quick!
Oh gosh, we got some Glinthawks. We got some Glinthawks.
Look sharp, Outlander! There's more of them!
Yep, I can see that. Gosh. Okay. Everybody? Okay. Let's see if we got some medicine up here, yeah? No? Yes. Medicinal salt brush. See what medicinal plants I can find. Medicine? Medicine? No, no.
You fight well. I'm Cree.
Thank you. I'm Aloy. I heard the White Teeth were missing 2 hunters. You look like you could leave if you wanted to, so...
I stayed because of the other. Mylen. She snapped her leg descending the ice. I've bided my time keeping vigil, but now she must return to the Werak before they leave.
Is joining the White Teeth so important to you?
It's one of the great Weraks of Ban-Or. Not so many great ones left now. I would go where Mylen went. I was her shadow on the snow, and she was mine. To be a runner with the White Teeth was everything to her.
You know this Mylan well.
Since our knees were always skinned. All my life. In a test to prove that we only need ourselves. That was my weakness.
Sounds like she was lucky for your weakness.
That's not the way she sees it.
Mylan won't let you help her, will she? Because of the rules of this test.
You're quick as a rockfall.
No, just used to being told what's forbidden to me.
She won't allow it. Won't take the medicinal plants I found or the food. Only what she can scrape up on hands and knees. I could get close when she was delirious. But now she's learned not to let me get close.
What's this ordeal supposed to prove?
That we have the strength of our ancestors. That we can survive as they did. When they came in search of a homeland, some were trapped against this glacier by a snowstorm. 4 days, 4 nights. After the storm cleared, the survivors sighted a tall neck, which led them up into Ban-Or. Well, that's the story I learned anyway.
So let's get her back to the Werak.
All right. I've made a splint for her leg. Medicine for the pain, but I should warn you, she won't take them willingly. The law of survival...
Tribal law shouldn't keep us apart from the ones we care for.
Even if she cares more for the law.
Okay. I mean, there's 2 of us. We could just pick her up and take her someplace safe. What is this? Medicine? It doesn't help that, like, these medicinal plants are definitely, like, white flowers. Okay. Telling me to come with you, but then you stand right in front of the ladder, so I can't get up it.
That's where we're going. The frozen flow from the Ice Father. It keeps many things, but it won't have her.
Not if we can help it. More up?
We're lucky. Handholds have thawed.
That's how I'm going to be referring to things from now on. More up.
There. She's passed out again. Between us, we can fight the machines off before they reach her.
Another tradition broken.
Take it from me. Gets easier the more you do it.
Hoping I'd be able to sneak up on one and override it. Ow. Alright, chicken.
In thin air, they smell metal for miles. There! The ice has weakened them.
That's what I've been trying to avoid. Oh, good. Scrappers are demonic. The chickens aren't, at least. Not that that's helping me when they keep blasting me back. Because I'm too close when their echo shells go off. Ow. Hickory. Could you not have distracted this one?
Scorchers now! This won't be easy,
Oh,
Aloy.
good. Love the sound of scorchers. Love that you said plural. Okay. Alright, okay, alright, okay. Yeah, that you're not allowed. You're not having that. I would like that, please. Ow. Okay, keep it over there for me for a second, okay? Did you just say them? Okay, alright, alright. Oh. Okay, does this still have the silver ammo? It does, but not a whole lot, and it's not super helpful. Oh. Go to medicine page. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Don't be this close. Daily, don't be this close. Hickory? Wanna keep shooting it? Okay. Alright, it's down.
Looks like it's clear.
There we go.
We did it.
Let's grab some of these metal shards. Because, they're good for making arrows.
I can feel her fever even in this cold. She shouldn't have been putting weight on this leg.
She is awake. Miss Outlander. You brought her here, Ikri?
You think I went to the Nora homelands to find a spear to drive between us?
I told you. The ordeal is mine, and mine alone. I will survive.
Which would you rather keep, Mylin? Your leg or your pride? Because I think you're gonna have to choose.
finish it.
I know what you think of me. But I vowed you'd join the White Teeth. And you will.
I will go back. Alone. No! Let me do this.
Please. Let her. Mylen, I hope you can forgive me someday.
I never accepted your help. It's the Werak you should ask for forgiveness.
I mean, there's nothing saying...
I didn't care about the Werak.
She'll understand. You saved her life.
You don't know the Banuk very well, Aloy.
No.
We have so many ways to express a grudge, and only one to accept an apology. I have to go my own way. I don't belong with them, who left her to die, and I don't belong with...
Ikri.
I'll find a crack in this glacier, and I'll shout my grief into it. And the ice can keep it forever.
What should I tell them? The Werak.
That I fell. And that she endured. Will you?
Oh. Where are you going? Where are you gonna go? Do you wanna go west and go to Meridian and help us
This wind isn't gentle.
fight the eclipse? You're very cool, and I don't want you just leaving.
The White Teeth's test did change something in me. In us both.
I don't want to just leave you here in an ice cave. You're very cool. What I was gonna say is there's nothing saying she couldn't have splinted her own leg. Like, she could just be like, oh yeah, I splinted my leg. Okay, let's head back. I guess we're leaving Ikri, who's very cool, just in an ice cave by herself. That seems safe.
Mylen has returned. I expect you have something to say about this.
I do.
Then convince me what an Outlander's word is worth.
If this was a test of her endurance, I'd say she's endured more than many could bear. She put your Werak above all else. That was what kept her going, through the pain, and through the loss of a friend. She survived for you. Don't turn her away.
She is a fine teller. There is a place for Mylen with the White Teeth.
I do not dispute it.
Outlander. So nothing of the other hunter? The one called Ikri?
She's gone. She sounded brave.
Her name will always be in my song.
Oh, we got 16 blue gleam now. Okay, alright. So, next thing's next. We've got these other set of missing hunters. Let's go find some more missing hunters. Oh, I didn't loot that Scorcher. My resource pouch is just extremely full and I just haven't been looting stuff. Oh, I'm hearing... Oh no, that's just the music going. Oh, there's a broken control tower. Oh. Let me not upset the Shellwalkers. They're just doing their job. They're just doing their job. Looks, let me leave you alone. Oh, data point. Animal figurine! Yay. Okay, will tourists return? Okay, this is a new, we got animal figurine number 6. Oh, it's a wolf. Ooh, that's fun. And then we also just found a new data point. It's not one of these. It is this one. March 1st, 2045. News item. Will tourists return to the park? Date, March 1st, 2045. Contact Marnie Jeffords. Mammoth Hot Springs, Wyoming, Roosevelt Arch soars over the road to the north entrance of Yellowstone National Park. The park's heyday, more than 100,000 visitors each month pass below this arch on their way to visit such celebrated landmarks as the Geyser of Old Faithful, the mighty Yellowstone River, and the vibrant Grand Prismatic Pools. Oh, we've seen those on the map. I fell in one between episodes. Since President Ulysses S. Grant signed the Act of Dedication to create Yellowstone National Park in 1872, it has survived forest fires, world wars, and earthquakes to be enjoyed by nature lovers for more than 150 years until the environmental concerns drove the entire world into chaos. In 2031, the federal government withdrew funding from the park and transferred ownership to the state of Wyoming, after which the rate of visitation slowed to a trickle. Old Faithful's dependable eruptions went unobserved, and the Mammoth Hot Springs Hotel, where the guests once devoured bison meatballs, sat empty for years, blankly staring across the expanse of wilderness. The 30s saw several attempts to privatize the park. Many companies, including the powerful Faro Automated Solutions, made bids to purchase the land. After Faro's proposal was abruptly withdrawn in 2040, weakened federal protections on public parks were restored, coinciding with the easing of climate change through technological means. As the world claws back, so will Yellowstone. As of next week, the park will be restored to the United States government, with Faro Automated Solutions returning to finance the handoff, as well as providing funding for as of yet unspecified new facilities. Tourism is already up in advance of these proceedings, and soon Mammoth Hot Springs Hotel and the park's walkways will bustle with life again. We look forward to your data corruption.
Keep quiet now.
Gosh. Okay, we got another control tower. Let's break this control tower before I do anything with this quest. It'll just make things easier.
Take this tower out.
Oh, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them and a demonic scorcher. This'll go well. Oh, and a demonic whatever that is over there. Long leg. Alright, I don't know if I can shoot this from here. No, okay.
Something tells me those are Bergren's missing hunters.
I need a better vantage point on that other tower. Okay, but it looks like there's only 2 towers. Hey folks! You're just gonna stand there and let me do this? Okay. Please don't see me. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, don't see me. Fuck. They are too far away. I am too far away from this tower. Okay. Don't see me. Don't see me, Scorcher. Don't see me. Oh. Chicken. Okay, can I shoot it from here? Yes. Don't see me, chicken.
It's a start.
Okay.
Who's that? What does she think she's doing?
Yeah, this is our quarry.
Oh.
Never say no to an extra bow in a fight.
Oh,
Whatever.
dear. Okay.
Don't let her steal all the good kills.
Okay, you can have whatever kills you want. Should have talked to them first. Should have talked to them first. I think I just blasted a long leg in the face with a Terra Blast arrow. That's not gonna help me. Ow. Rude. I want your gun, sir. God, the Scorchers are just like Hephaestus. You have outdone yourself, my man. They're gorgeous and they're brutal. Completely outdone yourself. Oh, good. We're level 50. You still have your gun. I want it. No more gun. Shit! Oh man, sir. Out of the way, Aloy. Oh man. Okay. All right.
Good hunt.
Hey, folks. Gather the Scorcher Club. Sure.
No room.
We're friends, yes?
Outlander. What was all that about? What game are you playing here?
I'm a friend. Bergren sent me, told me you might need some help.
That Oseram blowhard in Song's Edge? Did he pretend to be concerned for us?
We're doing fine. We don't need to be looked after like children.
That's not the way Bergren tells it. He says you tried to settle up with him using a shattered Thunderjaw heart.
What? That's an exaggeration. It was only broken in two.
Urkai, we don't have time for this. Come on, boys, back to the hunt. We still need 2 more of Bergren's components.
What's the rush?
We want out of these lands as soon as possible. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Why are you leaving the cut?
Well, we could go back to Banor. Let Undercut slit our throats.
By the blue light, Urkai. Why don't you just write our story in the snow for any passing hunter to read? We had a dispute with the chieftain of our old Werak. We thought someone else should have been in charge. He disagreed.
It seemed like a good time to move on, so we are traveling to the Sundom.
I know the king.
From here to the Sundom. It's a long trip.
Seems worth it. Sometimes survival is about knowing when to leave and where to go.
Yeah, and in this case, survival means us getting as far away as we can from Banor. We've seen enough red snow.
What's the plan once you get there? What will survival be about then?
Look, all that matters is that we get there. And to do that, we need shards. So if you'll excuse us.
So this Thunderjaw heart you brought Bergren.
Let me ask you this, all right? Why would it matter that the heart was broken into 2 pieces? Can't you just stick it back together?
Of course you can't just stick it back together.
I just meant...
Oh, I bet that scam artist Arserim could. He just wants to send us on another stupid errand.
Oh, he's not so bad. I like Bergrand.
Like him? Tool him out. He sent us out in the snow to nearly die under the feet of a thunderjaw. And
Boys, shut up! Ugh. Every time someone brings up that stupid heart.
All the characters in this game are great, except Ted Fair.
I've got the Scorcher Claw Bergrand was asking for. That only leaves the Stalker Sinew and the Snap Maw Fang.
You should hold on to it. You're coming along to the next hunt after all, aren't you?
I suppose somebody's got to keep you three out of trouble.
Fine. I guess you'll have to tag along then. But don't start thinking you're one of us. The Bloody Snowdrifts aren't accepting new hunters.
bloody snowdrifts? That's what you want to call our Werak?
Yeah, it's not great to tie.
Oh, it's not like your names are any better. We're headed northwest, to the ruins near Hollow Hall. We'll be waiting.
Okay. Okay.
The shadows are getting long.
Let's grab some medicine first, shall we? How are we doing on... Oh, we're still good on Ridgewood. Oh, I'm in the water. I'm in the water. I'm in the water.
I'll find a use for you.
That was corruption glaze root. Not all of that was medicine. That's frustrating. Alright, let's head... Oh, let's... Some fog of war. Oh, good. Good, we're doing the Stalker next. Good. Good. Alrighty, okay. Let's go fight a Stalker. And... I mean, maybe... Fingers crossed, it won't be a demonic Stalker, and we'll be able to use thunder against it. Maybe? Do you think we'll be that lucky? Do you think we'll get lucky? I just want to get a little more medicine. Get a little more medicine before we do anything. Oh! Are we in the geyser? We're in a geyser. That's awesome. Yes, I will be careful and not stand on top of it, I promise. I think that will hurt Aloy. There's no way it wouldn't, right? Aw. Oh, you're a scrapper. Okay, so I've already gotten this control tower. Oh, there you are. I see you. Hey.
There's the herd. Everyone ready?
Are you joking? We were born ready. Let's go get them, flaming skulls.
Nope. That's awful.
It is a pretty bad name. Good effort though, Urkai.
Forget it. Let's just go kill something.
It's better. It's not good. Oh god, where'd it go? Yeah, they're all demonic.
Might regret this.
Definitely gonna regret this. Already regretting this. I see you. Okay. Okay. just need to damage its ability to camouflage itself. Then Stalker Sinew, okay. Okay. Oh gosh, there's 2 of them. And I missed it with. That wasn't even the Stalker.
I don't know about you 3, but I feel better. Aloy, did you get that component?
Yep. Aloy got the component.
That's another part down. One more and you'll have what you need to pay off Bergrund.
Starting to feel real, you know. I'm starting to believe we're really gonna get out of here. Honestly, I wasn't sure we'd survive a week without Nakoni. But here we are.
Who's Nakoni?
Nakoni was... she was a friend of ours. She challenged the chieftain for control of the Werak.
She didn't make it.
No. If you're gonna tell this story, tell it true. She was murdered.
Is this why you left Banor? Because of this business with Nakoni and your chieftain?
Onakut knew Nakoni was our mentor, our friend. We couldn't stay.
That final night, we snuck back to camp, packed what we could, and left.
Like cowards.
What are we, Tatai? We are Banuk, aren't we? Survive and prevail. That's what we do.
It's not what she did.
Nakoni challenged the chieftain. Why?
Onikup wrapped himself in power and authority the way some people wrap themselves in furs. If you were willing to fawn over him and sing false songs to him, you might get a spot on the best hunts. The Werak split into 2. Those willing to lick the bottoms of Onikut's feet, and the rest of us, waiting for things to get better.
Until Nakoni.
She was the best and bravest of us. She was the one who took a stand.
What happened? How did you lose Nakoni?
She challenged the chieftain to a hunting competition. Onikut, damn him! He wasn't nearly the hunter Nakoni was. But who comes back to the camp after the trial? Onikut, grinning like a snap maw, crowing, "Oh, where's little Nakoni?"
We tracked Nakoni through the woods. Found her not far from the trailhead.
With her damn neck snapped.
I don't want to remember her like that. Sometimes that memory... it's all I can think of.
I'm sorry, Tatai. It sounds like she meant a lot to you. To all of you. I'm sorry for what you've been through.
It's nice to be heard. Thank you, Aloy.
Look, it doesn't matter, okay? What happened in Banor is buried in Banor. What matters now is what happens in the Sundom. That's where the burning turkeys are gonna make a name for ourselves, right?
Oh, the burning turkeys? Seriously?
It rolls off the tongue.
Sort of like vomit?
So, where to next?
There's a lake just west of here. Seems like a good place to find a snapmaw fang. We'll meet you there.
If you beat us there, just wait by the campfire. We'll be along.
Okay, folks. What the heck is this? Oh, it's the control tower. Oh, it's the control. Oh. Oh, I remember this. This is the little house we found in, like, the first episode of the DLC. Or maybe the second. Like, I remember this. That's where we found the moose figure. Oh. Huh. Like I say. Alright. Let's go find this lake. Let's walk it and see what medicine we can find. Snapmaws aren't too bad. Oh, I shouldn't have said that out loud. Let's just prep some frost resist potions and tank some hits. Is this medicine? Good. Medicine? Oh. What? What house is that? Is that? That's our friend, okay. That's our friend from Montana Recreations. I've got another... Okay, just give me a second. I've got a wolf figurine. I've got a wolf figurine for him. Let's go give him the wolf. Okay. Hey, friend.
Back again, Enjuk.
You've picked up my interest in the beasts of the old world, I see.
Uh-huh.
Got another one for your collection, Enjuk.
Six.
Thrilling, isn't it? To see another majestic beast returned from the past. There. It awaits us on its pedestal.
That's all for now.
Until next time, then.
Okay, that's the moose. This is the wolf. There we go. Wolf.
Canis lupus, the enigmatic gray wolf. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Could it be that these wolves and our foxes are the same somehow? Perhaps after hundreds of winters... No. No, that's ridiculous.
Oh, we were supposed to have wolves. They were part of the,
Let's see what this blue gleam is worth.
Base package. We were supposed to have wolves. They could have had wolves. They could have dogs right now, but no. Artemis, why? Why have you done this? Why did you not make wolves, Artemis? It's gotta have something to do with the fact that, like, humans had to be sent out early because they ran out of food. And they were also had to be sent out without Apollo. So my guess would be that Artemis limited the number of the types of animals, because, like, we're not really seeing predators. We're seeing, like, boar are the biggest predator, and then now badgers. Badgers are very dangerous. Do not pet badgers. There are badgers in the cut. So my guess would be that Artemis intentionally didn't put any predators into the world because humans didn't have any knowledge, like didn't have the knowledge from Apollo. So my guess is that she populated it with, like, prey species instead. But that still doesn't explain why she's not making wolves now. Like, she could make wolves. We could domesticate them. We could have dogs.
No sign of them yet. Guess I'll just sit and wait.
Let's not get the Snapmaw involved.
I was starting to worry about you three. Everything all right?
We took our time. After our last conversation, we had a lot to think about.
I can imagine. Just one more hunt, then your debt is paid and you three can make your way south. Ready?
Huntress, the Sunshine Snowshoes await your signal.
No.
Horrible! I'm almost impressed, Dulamok. Didn't think you could come up with a name worse than burning turkeys.
Well, I liked it. Let's hunt.
Okay, snowshoes isn't a bad place to start. Okay. So we need to kill all of these machines. Let's start with this boy.
Deal with them quickly.
And they're demonic, so it's not like I can, like, sneak up on them and override one. gosh, what are you? Where did you come from? Why are you here? Oh, good. What are you? What are you, and why are you right beside me? What are you? What are you? What are you? Oh gosh, now I'm in the water. Oh no. Oh no, out of the water, Aloy. Before the snapmot death rolls, yeah. Ow. Oh. Down you go. Ow! Ow! What the heck? Where are all these folks coming from? No, we could have just, like, you know, fought a single snapmaw for this part. I could have just gone and gotten you apart. But no, we gotta fight this entire pack of long legs. Oh gosh, what are you doing? I've never seen you do that before. Okay. Alright, okay. So, shall we get back to these snapmaw? No? Okay. No, 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 no. Let me out. Let me out. Did I just throw a rock instead of eating a potion? I did. Absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright. How about we get some, breaking components off. How about that? Break some components. Oh, no ammo. Down you go. Oh, cool. I've leveled up again. Okay, so turning it on fire does remove the frozen status. That makes sense. What's this?
We did it! We really did it!
Yep, we did it.
Well, are we done here?
Cool. I'm in the water again.
No more Bonor. No more cut. We're already gone.
Pull out a snapmaw tooth and let's get going already.
Oh, true. Okay.
Come here, Aloy. Let's have a proper goodbye, huh?
Hey, I'm gonna come with you to turn this stuff in.
There. That's the last of Bergren's parts. Looks like you three are out of debt.
For now. Until Urkai breaks something else.
It was one time!
You make a nice shaman, Aloy. Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
I think we will.
Once you get to the Sundom, what then? What's the next step?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted to hunt.
Nakoni had big dreams. A werak in which everyone pulls their weight and takes care of each other. No shamans, no chieftains, no need to pry the power out of anybody's hands.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But worth it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. We can become the werak she always wished for.
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you three gonna be alright?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
Great. He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
When you get to Song's Edge, talk to Bergrand. If he can't teach you himself, he'll know someone who can.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I guess this is goodbye. How does it feel, putting Banuk lands behind you?
The only thing I would have missed is already gone.
Let all those rotten Banor suck-ups freeze to death.
That's a little much, Urkai, don't you think? That's strange. What is it to be Banuk after Banur forsakes you? How do we decide who we are? How about you, Aloy? Who do you think we are? What will you remember of us?
You lost someone you care about. That leaves a wound. The sort of wound a lot of people don't recover from.
Yeah. I've got nothing but scars to show for it.
That's the point. Only survivor's scar. After everything you've been through, you keep going.
We're the Scars of the North.
Scars of the North. Sounds pretty tough, doesn't it?
Thank you, Aloy. It's a good name. One we'll honor.
Yeah, that's a good one. Alright, let's go. Let's go return to Bergrand. Okay. So where is this person that I was supposed to... Oh, there's Gildan.
When the old ones were fresh in their graves and our numbers were still small, it was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken bones. Everywhere Banukai and her Werak fled, the ravenous tribe would...
That's cool. That's a... Oh yeah, we need to trade Blue Gleam eventually. We got 16 now. I don't know how much we need for, like, to buy everything. But there's, like, a new bows and new clothing. Hey, sir.
Bergrand, how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. You know those 3 crazy Banuk are calling themselves the Scars of the North now? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south, then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
She's a merchant.
Some say Sakuli's paintings tell of the past,
Oh.
others say the future.
Sakuli?
Whichever it is, the work is impressive.
Machines in the south.
I'd like to talk to Saluki, please.
I wonder what sort of challenge they present.
They're a painter. Hello, who are you? Let me see if I can find Saluki. See if they will still give us a quest. Who are you? No one. Nope. A Nook villager. Who are you? Not somebody who's talking to me. They still give me a quest? So I feel like we've missed some story, and I don't like that. Hello? No? Darn. I feel like we've just missed some story. It never occurred to me that we wouldn't have to do all 3 things. That's Gildan. Who are you? Banuk villager. Banuk villager. Banuk village. Oh, okay. You're not talking to me. No one's talking to me. Hello? Sluky? No? No? Oh, all day on the scaffolding. Aha! Hello. Is it you? Can I get up there? Oh! Somebody said on the spends all day on the scaffolding. You're too close to your destination? Really? Really? I fell down a cliff. Let me fast travel back up this cliff. You're too close to your destination. Hello? Saluki? No? Okay. That's air attack. We don't want to talk to air attack. Hello? Okay, I don't think I can get up there. And just the neck villager, okay. Why am I not using this? The neck villager, the neck child, the neck villager, the neck villager. He said, okay, does the focus, yeah, okay, the focus finds named people. Let's go up here. Said that she was on scaffolding. That's not any of this. Okay, we're just, I'll check out this Song's Edge while between episodes and see if I can find, see if I can find her. See if we can get a little bit of story. Otherwise, next episode, I think I want to try the 3rd Hunter's Lodge trial. See if we can get bronze on that as well. Also, so during the edit, I was robbed of that Onslaught challenge because the silver time was 5 minutes and my time was exactly 5 minutes. So I feel like I should have gotten that one. But next time on, we'll go do the 3rd Hunter's Lodge challenge, and we will challenge our attack and see what we can do about the main story of this DLC. I'll see you then. Bye.